Okay, this is the formula for a major scale. Whatever your 1 is, whatever key you're in, that's going to be 1. Whether it's the key of C, F, B flat, whatever it is, that's 1. From the 1 to the 2 of the scale is going to be a whole step. Each one of these squares represents a half step. So this is 2 half steps, that's a whole step. From 1 to 2 is a whole step. Now, from 2 to 3 is going to be another whole step, 2 half steps. All right? 3 to 4 is going to be a half step. Nothing in between them. 4 to 5 is going to be another whole step. You can see this is in between. 5 to 6 will be another whole step. 6 to 7 will be another whole step, and 7 to 8 will be a half step. That's the formula for a major scale. All right, let me take this off to reveal what's underneath. Right here, I've got all the notes, but only using sharps. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, etc. Under here, I have only flats. B flat, B, C, D flat, D, E flat. As you'll notice, of course, the naturals are the same. B, C, D, E, F, G. But here is A sharp. Another name for that note is B flat. One confusion, I think, is when you're constructing your scale, do you use sharps or flats? I'm going to show you that one rule will tell you which one to use, sharps or flats. And that rule is every letter has to be represented one time and only once in your scale. You will automatically get it right whether that scale needs to be sharps or flats. And you will see that it will always either be flats or it will be sharps. All right, let's look at the key of A major. If I put this on here, we've got A, we've got B. So far, so good. D flat, we completely skipped the letter C, so we already know this isn't going to work. But if you keep looking, you got D flat, D. Nope, that's twice. E, there's absolutely no F at all. G flat, and then there's an A flat and an A. No way. Let's look what happens when we use sharps instead of flats. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Perfect. Every letter gets used once and only once, and we're only using sharps. That's great. Let's look at A sharp. All right, let's see if we get lucky with the sharps again. A sharp, C, already you can see, no, this isn't going to work. We skipped B completely. Then you got D and D sharp. There's 2 Ds. You got F, we skip E, G. There's 2 A's, forget about it. Let's go down to B flat. See how that looks. Now you've got B flat, C, so far so good, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. So you can see that that works perfectly. We got every letter once and only once, and we're only using flats. That's amazing. Now I can just keep going down the line here. Here's B. We got B. If we try to use flats, B, D flat, nope. That is a whole step. That's not the wrong distance. B to D flat is a whole step. But there's no C in there. Then there's an E flat and an E. We can't have that. So let's look what happens when we use sharps. B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G, A sharp, B. That's perfect. Let's look at the key of C, which you will notice is a little different than the other keys for a certain reason. Let's try it with sharps. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. All right, no problem. That worked. Let's try it with flats. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. It's the same either way. It's all the naturals. What you can see from that is that the notes are laid out in such a way that all the natural notes are already set up in the formula for a major scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Nothing needs to be adjusted. No sharps, no flats. That's all white keys is the key of C. That's why it's kind of a special key. It's the simplest key on the piano because it's all white notes. On guitar, there's no white notes and black notes, so it's not the same. Let's look at one more for super good measure. D. We got, if we try flats, D, E, G flat, we already know that's a problem. Let's go up here. We've got D, E, F sharp, G. We're looking good. A, B, C sharp, D. All the letters are used. So as you can see, if you use every letter once and only once, you are going to automatically use the correct either flats or sharps. Okay, I hope that made sense. I hope you're starting to get what the major scale is. I would encourage you to test yourself, meaning take any note and try to build a major scale off of it. See what happens. If you're testing yourself, you could write out the letters of the scale. Let's say you want to do a B flat major scale. Just write B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, like that. And then you can be adding your accidentals, your sharps or flats or whatever. Well, if it's B flat, it's going to be flats. So then you can add your flats where necessary because you know you're using each letter one time. Let me know if you have issues. This is important to me. You're important to me. See you later.